middle school principal has been placed on administrative leave following accusations of stalking the police detective who was investigating him for electronic crimes.
Reporter Jeff Wagner is in Lakeville, Minnesota with an update on this story.
Like a sprinter out of the gate, Chris Endicott dodged questions and cameras moments after he bonded out of the Dakota County Jail. But there's no running from the stalking charge. That's left parents scared at the Lakeville Middle School, where he is the principal.
I'm fearful for, what he's done or could have done.
Back in January, police suspected Endicott was stalking several people, even breaking into their homes to gather personal information. They got a search warrant to put a tracking device on his car, which police say showed he was actually parked outside the lead detective's home.
That obviously frightened and disturbed our investigator who, lives with his family.
Captain Nick Francis believes Endicott found the detective's name and later his address through a search warrant.
It scares me. I can't imagine that he would stalk police officers.
On several occasions, the court documents state that Endicott would drive around or even just park right outside the Apple Valley Police Department and not even go inside. Investigators believe he was watching, even recording the personal vehicles of detectives.
They don't deserve to live in fear, and they certainly don't deserve someone who's being investigated for some very significant crimes to be hanging out at their home or even here at the police department without a reason to be here.
Earlier this week, police executed a search warrant at Endicott's house. Court documents state they took several electronic devices, even personal mail belonging to other people.
I've spoken to a number of victims who have been stalked by him, and they are scared to death of him.
Endicott did post the $6,000 bail late yesterday afternoon. He could face up to a year in prison if convicted.
A mosque in Libya was rocked by twin bombings today. A Libyan official said 2 people were killed and at least 75 wounded. The explosions occurred during prayers in the eastern city. A military source said the devices were placed in bags at the mosque doors and appear to have been activated remotely using a mobile phone. It was the second attack targeting the city's houses of worship in less than a month. 2 weeks ago, about 35 people died in another twin bombing at a mosque in Benghazi.
The college hockey season is winding down, and the Fighting Hawks are looking to make moves in the conference standings. Highlights later in sports.
And it turns out millions of smart TVs do not do enough to protect your security. Find out which televisions have the problem up next.